Hey, what's up everybody? I'm over here at my favorite training grounds, Perry State Forest, and we're doing a little TW training. This is a great workout for me, and it lets me test the bike and new equipment. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what we got on the bike. We have a new front tire. This is an IRC VE33, but the soft gummy compound. So we're going to test that today over the logs. I have not ridden with it yet, and I know a lot of guys have been advising me to get more clearance between the fender, and I've already bought these spacers to do that. I just haven't got it done yet. So anyway, we'll see how it does today. I also added a cable to the brakes so it won't wrap around the foot peg like I've done so many times. And we've added a skid plate. I have had it out once, and it does bend quite a bit through what I go through, but it is added protection definitely with stock. And of course, you guys have probably seen my post about the ATV 2-liter tire and the Caterpillar. But our new addition here is the Renthal handlebar setup. The stock setup is a little low, so I added risers. It was still low, it was cramping me on the bike. I'm almost 6 foot, about 5'11" and a half. So it was cramping me more to stand, and it took a lot of research on bars. Normal motocross bar won't work if you cut them down. And I wanted it to be narrower than stock, because that's one of the advantages of this little bike, is to be able to slice through the trees quicker than you can on a race bike that's got a lot bigger overall dimensions. So I wanted to cut the bars down, and I wanted a little more height. So I found these 700 Yamaha Raptor bars, and they are longer in the control section, so it allows me to cut them down 1 inch on each side and retain the factory controls. Whereas a motocross bar, if you cut it down this far, you'll never get the controls on. So also a mini bar looked perfect, but I was afraid it wouldn't fit here, so I didn't use a mini bar. I used a 700 Raptor, and it also has the same sweep as the factory TW bars, which is kind of like a enduro sweep to get through the trees a little better. So I did have to do adjustments on my hand guards. You can see they're at an angle, so I took a heat gun and I heated this up on each side and bended them down, and it appears to work perfectly. So that's, always an option if you want to do that. Just heat these up, rebend them to the position you want, and makes pretty versatile that way. But anyway, we're gonna go out, hopefully work up a good sweat, and hopefully this tire setup will work pretty good. we are done for the day. Definitely got the GW muddy. Got stuck a couple times, but fell on a hill, had to drag it off the hill, but we got through. So, front tire, it works good. It actually, especially on muddy downhills, it does phenomenal. Pretty solid around the corners too. I think we're gonna leave it on. It's not worth buying another tire. Just it works. The low fender didn't give me a problem. I was in some clay, but I think I'll raise it up just as an added precaution. Handlebars were phenomenal. It really saved my back. I could cut through the trees and no problem at all. I could slice right through them without hitting them, and that worked good. Fell a couple times in these. I cut off, sanded down the levers and cut them off. They work great. What else? Oh, the chain does concern me. So, you know, the 428 DID. I mean, after one ride, you can tell it's gotten looser. So, is it going to do that? It'd be at the end of a whole 100-mile race, the train would probably be shot. So, I'm really not impressed with the 428 DID. It's just stretching like crazy, honestly. But, you know, I am riding it hard, and it is only a 428. It should be like a 520 chain, I think would be a lot better. Tire did great. I mean, it'll still come up with mud, of course, but, you know, it tractored pretty much everywhere and worked pretty good.